Hello students, in the last class we have discussed about transcription unit. Transcription unit is present on DNA. Transcription unit is present on DNA which contains three regions such as promoter, structural genes and terminator. Transcription, so this is the transcription unit on DNA which contains three regions such as promoter, structural gene and terminator. See, this is the DNA. Structure of DNA which contains two polynucleotide strands. DNA contains two polynucleotide strands. The polarity of one polynucleotide strand is 3' to 5' and the polarity of another polynucleotide strand is 5' to 3'. And these two polynucleotide strands, that means polynucleotide strand having the polarity of 3' to 5' and the polynucleotide strand having the polarity of 5' to 3' are anti-parallel to each other. They are anti-parallel to each other and they are helically coiled. Say this is the transcription unit on DNA which contains promoter, structural gene and terminator. All the reference points while defining a transcription unit is made with coding strand. All the reference points such as promoter, structural gene and terminator are made with coding strand. See, the promoter is always present towards the 5' end of the coding strand. Promoter is present towards the 5' end of the coding strand, whereas the terminator is present towards 3' end of the coding strand. Terminator is present towards the 3' end of the coding strand. Promoter is present towards the 5' end of the coding strand. Or promoter is present towards the upstream of the structural gene. Promoter is present towards the upstream of the structural gene, whereas the terminator is present towards the downstream of the structural gene or downstream of the coding strand. Now, let us discuss what is template strand and what is coding strand. DNA contains two polynucleotide strands. In that two polynucleotide strands, only one polynucleotide strand having the polarity of 3' to 5'. The polynucleotide strand of the DNA having the polarity of 3' to 5' is called as template strand, or template strand is also called as antisense strand, because during transcription process DNA dependent RNA polymerase enzyme catalyze polymerization reaction, or DNA dependent RNA polymerase enzyme adds the specific ribonucleotides in order to form the RNA. Transcription is nothing but the process of copying the genetic information present in one strand of DNA into RNA. The process of copying the genetic information present in one strand of DNA into RNA is called transcription. All the genetic informations are present in DNA. Later, that genetic information is transferred into mRNA by the transcription process. Then, from the mRNA, genetic information is transferred into protein by translation process. That means the genetic information from the DNA is transferred to protein through mRNA. See, the DNA, polynucleotide strand of the DNA which guides the synthesis of RNA is called template strand, and the polarity of template strand is 3' to 5' because DNA dependent RNA polymerase enzyme catalyze polymerization only in one direction, that is 5' to 3'. Then the another polynucleotide strand of the DNA other than template strand is called coding strand, and this coding strand is also called as sense strand. Coding strand is also called as sense strand. The polarity of the coding strand is 5' to 3'. But this coding strand does not code for anything. Polynucleotide strand of the DNA having polarity of 5' to 3' which does not code for anything is called as coding strand or sense strand, and it has no role during transcription. Coding strand has no role during transcription. Now let us discuss about the base sequences of template strand, coding strand and RNA. See, this is the base sequences present in the template strand, and already we have discussed in Watson and Crick model that in case of DNA there is a complementary base pairing. In the structure of DNA, between two polynucleotide strands, complementary base pairing is present. Means always in DNA, adenine pairs with thymine. Adenine pairs with thymine with or by forming two hydrogen bonds, and cytosine pairs with guanine by 3 hydrogen bonds or vice versa. Adenine pairs with thymine or thymine pairs with adenine, and cytosine pairs with guanine or guanine pairs with cytosine. If we know the base sequence of one polynucleotide strand of DNA, then we can write the base sequence of another polynucleotide strand of DNA. For example, the base sequence of template strand is G, A, T, C, T, A, G, T. This is the base sequence of template strand. Means polynucleotide strand of the DNA having the polarity of 3' to 5'. If we know the base sequence of the template strand, then we can write the base sequence of opposite strand. Opposite strand means polynucleotide strand having the polarity of 5' to 3'. That is called coding strand. We can write the base sequence of coding strand by saying the base sequences of template strand because there is a complementary base pairing. See, the first base sequence in the template strand is guanine. Then the first base sequence in the coding strand would be cytosine because guanine pairs with cytosine. Here adenine is present. Adenine pairs with thymine. Here thymine is present. Thymine pairs with adenine. Cytosine pairs with guanine. Thymine pairs with adenine. Adenine pairs with thymine. Guanine pairs with cytosine. Thymine pairs with adenine. That means the base sequence of coding strand is C, T, A, G, A, T, C, A. Then, by seeing the base sequence of template strand, we can write the base sequence of RNA. By seeing the base sequence of template strand, we can write the base sequence of RNA. Say, guanine Guanine pairs with cytosine. Adenine pairs with uracil. In case of RNA, instead of thymine, uracil is present. In case of RNA, instead of thymine, uracil is present. That means in case of DNA, thymine is present, that pairs with adenine. Cytosine pairs with guanine. Thymine pairs with adenine. Adenine pairs with uracil in case of RNA. And here guanine pairs with cytosine, thymine pairs with adenine. That means this is the base sequence of RNA. If you know the base sequence of template strand, then you can write the base sequence of RNA and coding strand. Now compare the base sequence of coding strand with the RNA. See, this is the base sequence of RNA and this is the base sequence of coding strand. Now compare these two base sequences. See here, in case of RNA, cytosine is present, and in case of coding strand, at the same place cytosine is present. In case of RNA, uracil is present, but in case of coding strand, thymine is present. Remember, in case of RNA, at the place of thymine, uracil is present. Here and here. In case of coding strand, thymine is present, but in case of RNA, uracil is present. Except these two, the remaining bases are same in RNA and coding strand. The base sequence of RNA is CUAGAUCA, whereas the base sequence of coding strand is CTAGATCA. Means only the difference is in case of coding strand, thymine is present. In case of RNA, at the site of thymine or instead of thymine, uracil is present at the same place. This is the difference. If we know the base sequence of either template strand or coding strand, then you can write the base sequence of RNA. If you know the base sequence of coding strand, then you can easily write the base sequence of template strand and the base sequence of RNA. Remember, the base sequences of coding strand and template strand are opposite. Means the base sequences of coding strand forms complementary base pairing with the template strand. Whereas the base sequence of coding strand and the base sequence of RNA are exactly similar, but the difference is in case of RNA, instead of thymine, uracil is present. This is about the base sequences of template strand, RNA and coding strand. Thank you.